What's up, peoples?
What's up?
How's it going? With all y'all people here, oh, got little bits of stuff all over me from working on burners. I'm gonna put my headset on here in a second, so that it won't be so weird.
All right, let's get to some inrunners. What's up, Ray? The guy who timed me out in his premiere. What was that about? This guy accidentally timed me out in his premiere.
I have no idea how that happened. I really don't.
I get it, Ray.
It had to have been. No, seriously, I was laying on the couch holding the phone, and I think that I was like nodding or something. Because I look up and it's all Gooniac 33's timed out. Nathaniel Cougar. I'm like, what? He's been timed out for 3 minutes. His message has been deleted. I'm like, huh? I don't know.
It's all right, Ray. I get. You gotta be the evil Mr. Goo. You gotta hold it to your name, you know.
Unless that was my alter ego, I have no clue how that happened.
I was like, gee, what did I do? I might have scared him with the night there, but I didn't think I'd piss him off that much. Oh yeah, for the record, guys, for the record.
Camera, hold on.
Your camera's freaking out.
I know, I lost it. I'll get it back. I disconnected it on accident.
For the record, with that night timber pass, I wasn't really that close to him. The only reason it sounded close is because I was gliding, and as soon as I passed him, I punched it, and it got really loud. So I actually wasn't really that close.
You scared the crap out of me. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it was the same with the Mustang. I scared
like, what the hell?
Because you are, well, okay, I was like here. I was way above you, and I punched it as I went over you, so it got really loud.
Like I said, I don't care about EDFs doing that, but a prop whizzing by my head, no likey.
Hey, no likey. Nothing's gonna top the Corsair. I think the Corsair was like this far from your head.
Yeah, that was
actually close, and that would have hurt.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I know I scared Joseph Youngblood. It's like, well, then, sorry, but you can't fly with me.
So Dave in Kentucky, who's that? Other than Dave in Kentucky.
Dave in Kentucky. Yeah, that was weird. Like you must have done the ultimate timeout because it unsubbed me from your channel. I was like, what the hell did he do?
I don't know. I don't know what I did. But I was nodding on the. I
thought you were back at
on the couch.
I thought you were back at work.
I was supposed to today, but we've had some issues to deal with. So
did you just say
I was here today. No, I'll tell you offline. But yeah, top dollar. See, Dave is here. Hello, Dave. Hangar 51, Kenny. So
must be bus driver.
Thanks to those of you that were there for the stream while I was packing my car. I wanted to see how it worked with my phone on
I wasn't
Saturday.
There for that. I left a little earlier, so I wasn't there for that. But I'm there all the time. Right.
The phone actually worked pretty good. It wasn't all that bad considering how far out.
Some live streaming while flying.
That's why I tested, because then we can for sure do that. All I have to do is bring the little tripod from my phone and then set it up so we can fly. So that should be cool.
And flying his F-8, idiot. That was an insane flight. Those videos you got.
That was fun.
I was flying my F-18, and Frank was flying his airliner, and he had just landed, and I passed him. He was taxiing on the side of the runway, and I came by, and I was so low, I was actually below his plane on the ground with the wheel thing. Just saying.
Yeah. That was cool. I didn't actually get to see all that. I was too busy heckling from behind. Duct tape your phone to the plane. I don't know about that.
I used to do that with RC cars until I learned not to do that. I had an old iPhone 5, and I taped it to an RC Traxxas car, and I ran it into a pole. Whoops.
Yeah. So for those of
oh, go ahead.
What?
I was saying
you're getting all excited again. What is it?
I was saying I saw an air marshal show. Someone in Randy Huffin's stream was crying about crashing a plane. I'm confused. What happened there? Were you an air marshal show when that came up? Apparently Randy said someone in his stream that came in and was like, I don't know, something about crashing a plane, and then there was a rumor about the air kid quitting YouTube or something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. I ain't got no clue. I was working on stuff while I was watching the thread.
Eric gave up on YouTube. Yeah, GB, what's up about that? What happened?
Who, EQ?
No, Eric.
Is that him?
Eric RC, the 15-year-old kid, not EQ.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know who that is.
No, he was
High Plane. Who's King? Who's King Amazing Video Games?
Who is King Amazing Video Games? He was pissed.
Hey, what's up, GB?
Was he pissed about crashing a plane or something? I heard a bunch of things. Birthday present, airplane crash, and
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've gone through and I've gotten rid of pretty much everyone's wrenches. We're starting the wrenches over again.
Guys, so just be careful.
So I'm starting over with the wrenches because that's what I use to make sure that I know that you're engaging with me in the chats on my live streams or on my premieres, whatever.
His parents thought he
I'll time out. I'm going to time out Nathaniel, as Frank likes to say.
Oh, so it was his parents that made him quit YouTube because they thought it was wasting his time? What?
Oh. Yeah, well, they won't do that if they see how much money he could actually make if he wanted to. But anyway, so
good one. Hey.
The giveaways, there's a giveaway coming up once I hit 1,000 subs. I've gotten pretty close, and I got to thank Randy Huffins quite a bit for giving me all the help and support. Robert Ortlip, he's helped too. A lot of people have helped. Shadow Ops, posting stuff on other people's streams, getting people to subscribe to my channel, so I appreciate that. I'm almost at 1,000. I'm pretty close. But once we get to 1,000, we're gonna do a giveaway. I've already had something donated to the stream from Nerd Steve. He donated a Arrows RC 64 millimeter Arrows Hobby 64 millimeter Mig-29, and then there's going to be some other stuff too. So
apparently,
you guys sub to the channel. What?
Apparently, Eric RC went in Randy Huffin's stream and was talking about life troubles, and then Randy timed him out because he just wouldn't shut up, apparently.
Oh, great.
It sounds like somebody I know.
Keep on going and going and going. So, all the wrenches have been reset, so don't get all butthurt about not having a wrench because they will come back if you just get out here and talk to Joe Pellegrino.
You time me out. I wonder if it knocked my wrench.
No, you still got it.
Okay, good. I was gonna say.
You still got it.
I was gonna say you don't want me to win this Mig-29 race? No, I don't want. I want to win it anyway. I'm still not impressed with that thing.
You should have it. Well, no, you will. I mean, it got better and better. So
yeah.
What's up, RC Roland?
A10.
So let me keep going. Hold on. Don't get all excited yet. Hold on. Let me finish. So We gotta. What's gonna happen is once we get to 1,000. What I'm doing now, starting as of last week, I'm gonna start adding wrenches back to people that are actually talking to me on the streams, and in the premieres and stuff like that. So if you start talking to me here, I'll give you a wrench, as long as you're not like Mike Oxlung or Glenn Har or Roger RC or any of these fake accounts that this dingus keeps trying to mess with me with. But I'll add that so that you guys can see Top Dog. He's getting one. So all you guys that are actually paying attention and getting into the streams will be getting wrenches. Hold on, Lil Ann. I'm getting all excited again. Hold on. And then we'll be able to have a drawing that will include people that are actually involved in what's going on with the channel. So that's what's going to be happening. And big thanks to all the people that are already subscribed. So now 29, so people are adding. So that's cool. Thank you. And now, Nate, what is that thing you're holding?
It's the Ultrix. I just put the LED kit in. This thing is sweet.
Who was it? E-Powered RC? E-Powered RC was the first one to do it?
E-Powered RC. I watched his video. They came in stock like a month prior. They came in stock in June. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I watched E-Powered RC's video and I got them. So these guys, cool. if you get an Ultrix, you'll see in the wing there's like little slits and like little cutouts. That's for these LEDs. These are the Horizon LED kits that for the Ultrix. And they just plug right into the board. But these tail lights plug in. These are always on red, but the lights that go on the wings, they are plugged into the auxiliary 1 channel on your radio. And if you go in and assign the auxiliary 1 channel to your bind switch, look, you can change the pattern.
That's pretty cool.
This one's my favorite right here. The multi-changing pink, blue, yellow, and then it's got colors all running through it. So yeah, that's fun. That's fun to fly. Yeah, E-Powered RC guys. If you wanna see a video of it in depth, go to his channel. And then also, speaking of planes with lights, most of you probably saw this already when I scared the shit out of Mr. Goo. I got one of these. Night Timbers. The plane that I used was the plane that I was kind of talking smack about. I ended up buying one, of course. That's me every time. That was me with that was me with that Mustang. I was like, that thing's a piece of crap. Guess what? I own them all now.
You own them both now. Dang it.
So I'll show you guys the.
How does the light plug in for the
timber?
The timber. Mm-hmm.
So it's got an adapter coming out of the main lead, and it's got an extra adapter with just a JST plugged into it. So it just runs off your battery line. So if you want to unplug them, you just unplug this JST.
Okay. So you just plug a JST into the lights and it'll work?
Yeah. So let me just plug this back in, and I'll plug the plane in. Throttle cut. Put that prop away from me so I don't kill myself. It does decide to go up. I know, this is weird.
All right.
Smart ESC in there, so it's gonna make the smart jingles. Yeah, so this is the 3D timber. So of course you can do the full span ailerons.
I think you can see that thing in a couple of my videos that I premiered today.
Yeah, and I personally do not give a crap for the reverse thrust, so I disabled the motor brake because on a plane like this, if you're doing stall stuff, if the prop stops, you're gonna have less drag, and with a plane like this, you kind of want the drag coming in, so you'll slow yourself down. Nice flaps, and with the aileron mix, they run with the flaps down, and then of course, having all the smart stuff, it's got. Is that gonna focus? Kinda. You got all your telemetry and, got the
ESC 15.1 volts, 0 amps, 84 Fahrenheit.
That battery's dead. It's only 15 volts. But you guys get the point. I fly it on 4 cells. I fly it outside my house now. Now that I know it flew good at Livermore, I fly it outside my house. It's a fun plane. I own the original Timber-X. It flies the exact same. But this one's just cool now because it's got the lights. And after this show, I'm actually going to go sneak out and fly it at night a little bit.
Let me see if I can do that. So what is that? Arcturus FPV. I'll show you the difference between the two motors here in a second. I've got to go grab some other stuff. Nate, keep talking. I'll be right back.
All right, Mr. Time Me Out. Yeah, so the Timber-X that I got is really cool, and the Ultrix with the lights is really fun. I've been flying both of these outside my house now. Fun little planes. The Ultrix, the Timber's cool, but I honestly really dig the Ultrix with the changing patterns. And this thing, if you fly it in the pitch black and do spins with it because of the differential, it looks like some UFO spacecraft flying through the sky, which is hilarious. Charging batteries for the Ultrix currently to go fly it a little bit after the show. Because it's still light outside here in California. Oh shit, Dave's RC's here. Dude. Fuck, I'm in ice cream sandwiches today, dude. I'm gonna have to go get more. That's an issue, man. Randy, she's granted permission for Ray to spank me, so just know that. And if people don't watch Ray's videos, which I'm sure everybody in here does, you'll get the point. Basically, we act like idiots, and my mom's super cool, so she said, smack Ray. Or smack me. Dude, yeah, Dave, fuck, man.
Okay, I have returned it.
Hey, it's the guy who timed me out in his premiere today.
I'm never going to live that down. No idea how that happened.
Well,
Don't listen to this guy.
Don't listen to which guy? Talking to me?
Lil Ann. Don't listen to him. He's being obnoxious. He's going to make me get all Shrek again.
That's why I'm doing it, because I want you to friggin' flip.
All right, so somebody was bringing up the difference between outrunners and the inrunners. Is Dave's RC in here too?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
I'm out of ice cream sandwiches.
Ice cream. I was thinking about eating ice cream here on the show today, but
have I told you guys this story on this stream at all? About how? Okay, I'll let you do your motor talk, because this might take about 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, let's do that. Let's do that later. With I'm going back, catching up on the chat.
This is a good one.
So let's go back. Okay, so yeah, Randy, you're right. Soon you're gonna get him. So somebody was asking about the difference between outrunners and inrunners. So this is a huge 105 millimeter change sun fan, and it's got an outrunner. So you ever hear saying outrunner, inrunner? Outrunner means that the outside of the motor spins. The windings are on the inside, and the magnets and everything are on the outside, and they spin that way. All right. Inrunner, well, that's another outrunner. This is a different outrunner. That's a really big one there. This is from an HSD plane, so you can see how.
Changsun?
This is not Changsun. This is HSD. The other one was changed some. This is HSD. But this one, you can see it. The motor spins. That's an outrunner. That means the outside of the motor spins. So what I'm going to be doing, and that's what the new Mig currently has in there, which actually did surprisingly good over the weekend. I figured out that the whole gyro gains were messing up the elevator, which were making it not work at all.
I'm still not impressed.
Almost made it crash twice. It happened again over the weekend too. I had to turn it completely off. But this is an inrunner. And with an inrunner, everything spins from the inside. The case on the outside does not spin. It's all from the inside. These work for higher RPM because there's less rotational, less mass rotating. And it's actually easier to get things to spin faster and actually balanced from the factory too. So there's a lot less things that could go out of whack. So that's that. And I'm going to be putting an inrunner setup in the Mig. Now the Mig actually did really good. I used a 6S30C 4000, which is at the heavier end of the range. But ever since I got the gyro working right, it actually works pretty good. So a little itty bitty 64mm rotor. This is the housing, which is a little bit thinner than what I'm used to working with, but it works.
Don't break it.
Nope. And then all of that goes there. So I think all four holes do line up. You just got to be really careful getting them centered, which I don't care for all that much, but there it is. It's going to take a little while to get that together because I need to make sure everything's centered. Huh?
Barbecue Bob's in here.
Is he? Mr. Bob Garcia? What's up, Bob? Mr. Hobby King hat. So yeah, it's gonna take me a little while to get that set up because this motor doesn't quite fit in there perfect, so I have to.
That was like my F-22. The motor doesn't actually fit in the shroud.
No. Well, this motor, the holes line up, but see how they're not like perfect in the center.
Joe Dale got a haircut. Well, I gotta get the inside on there. Apparently, it might not be the prettiest because he can't believe he posted it.
No, he got a haircut.
You know, in the group chat you got, even if it's just let me in.
We can't have any young children in there.
Why not?
Not allowed. Not allowed. Especially with Bob's TikToks.
Ray. I'm not even gonna go.
I don't do no damn TikTok. Bob's always doing a damn TikTok. So this is what's going to be going in. So I don't really like giving away. Damn camera again.
Shadow Ops. Oh yeah, Shadow Ops is getting the A6 from Dave. Dude, now that I've got a night timber. Oh yeah, by the way, Flightline Corsair is going for sale. But don't ask anybody. I already knew who's getting it. And then Mirage is gonna go for sale too. But I'm not
telling you. You're gonna sell the Mirage?
Yeah, because I don't fly it.
The Mirage?
The Mirage. So yeah, Corsair's going off to a buddy of mine, and then I'm gonna take the Mirage out, maybe on the next swap meet. Try to sell it. I'm gonna sell it. Mirage is gonna go for a cheaper price. Corsair, I've already got the deal worked out, and yeah. But
so Arcturus, why are inners better than outrunners? They're not always better than outrunners, but when it comes to EDF applications, they are. EDFs don't need all that extra torque for outrunners produce more torque than inrunners do. For propellers, that's a good thing. For bigger EDFs, it's a good thing, but then it's also a disadvantage because then the higher RPMs suffer. That's because you have to spin something that's a lot bigger. It's a lot easier to spin something it's inside of this. Let's see right there. It's a lot easier to spin that fast than it is to spin something of this size. So while yes, this can do it, it can spin it. It's not going to be able to spin it as easily. So these always make more sense because there's less to spin, and they're better suited to high RPM. If any of you guys ever did anything with nitro airplanes, basically the inrunners are 2 strokes, the outrunners are 4 strokes. You can do a lot more quote unquote work with the 4-stroke because you can, spin a bigger prop with higher pitch. You can actually do more work. But if you take a smaller 2-stroke, you can spin a smaller prop faster and get more speed. So it just depends on how you want to do it. The 2-stroke would be equivalent to an inrunner. The outrunner would be equivalent to a 4-stroke. It's the same thing for cars. A big V8 would be, you can get a big V8 to spin higher RPMs, but it's still not going to be as good as a smaller engine spinning higher RPMs. If you want a lot of torque, if you want something that can move a lot, you get either a diesel or a V8 or something with torque. You want to do really crazy high RPMs with a lightweight car, you use a little 4-cylinder. So same idea with these, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So these motors, as I was trying to say, I don't like giving out info unless I know that it actually works the way it's supposed to. But I'll tell you guys, there's a site from Hong Kong called X-Flight.
My God.
They have inrunners. They actually have a complete. They actually have a complete inrunner setup for 64 millimeters, but they're higher kV than I was thinking. So I wanted to go 22. Basically, the main reason why I wanted to go 2200 kV is because the stock outrunners are 2280 kV, but these are actually still going to turn higher RPMs because of the way that they're made. So I'll probably still get more performance out of this than I did out of the stock outrunners. Not to mention that the outrunners are going to take up a lot more room in the airstream. So this will clean up the air.
I will tell you one thing though. The A10 E-Flight has the outrunners, and it's like perfect. I don't know what it is.
Because there's no thrust tube. It just goes straight out.
Oh. Okay, Ray. Time me out.
Yeah. I'll time you out again if you keep interrupting. So that's what I'm going to do. I have to figure out the time to do it. I still have some more orders to get done first, and then I will start fiddling with these things. These are, what's the name of the brand?
Dr. Mattress?
They're XRP?
Oh, those are XRP.
They're not Dr. Mattress. Yeah, XRP/Cyclone. Dr. Mattress don't have these kind of wires, so these are slightly different. The wires on Dr. Mattress look different.
Yeah, because you have Dr. Mattress. Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that Sky Sword here. I haven't even flown it since I repeated it. And that was like
since you destroyed it. Since you destroyed it.
No, I'm talking about the Sky Sword.
I know, you repainted it. You said you didn't like it.
No, it looks fine. I'm saying I haven't flown it.
Fly the thing.
Oh, I know why I'm not.
So
I know why I'm not flying. Damn board in there. Fried.
What do you mean?
It's like your MiG-17. The board just gave out. I think I might have plugged something in and it just did not like it.
Oh, if you plug something in just slightly wrong, it's going to shut off on you.
Yeah, so
and
now
it's not going to work. So you got to change it.
Gonna have to buy a million Y cables and run that shit. But I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah, I'm selling the Corsair now, so I don't know what plane I'm gonna get. I kind of want to get the A6. I don't know. I want to get a lot of planes. I want to get an airliner.
Yeah, I posted that video. That's the one that I timed you out on, right?
Yeah.
The airliner video when I was, .
Right. Time here.
I don't know how the hell I did it, but it must have been. I must have been asleep.
It's okay, Ray. We get it.
So, Shadow Ops, the MiG isn't really all that bad. It's just they put all those extra things in there that just screw it up. So once I took off the sequencers, once I took out the gear doors, took out that. Actually, I think I left the box in there. I just bypassed channels.
Stop, man. That was It was already pink to begin with. I painted it red and black. He says, paint it pink, put a big EPO penis helmet on the front, and call it a pink sword.
Oh God.
Jesus fuck.
I bought a pink plane. So what? It's just a pink plane. Pink's a great color.
That Wild Bill. That's Justin Lamb. He flies in Utah. That guy.
Yeah. No EPO penises, sorry.
Yeah, no.
But
that video of those guys in like forget what part of the world they're in, but they made a flying penis and they actually flew good.
Oh wow. No, I didn't know that. Don't need to know that.
It actually flew really good.
Yeah, so yeah, Shadow Ops, you the board, all the board does is make things Ys. So if you take the board out, you can just use Y connectors for whatever you want. The sequencers messes up the gear pretty bad. If you take the sequencer out and just use the gear control module by itself, you'll have no issues. That's what I've done. I burned out one port, so I actually wide two ports to one, and it's been working fine ever since. So
yeah,
but it's a cool plane. I got some formation with Frank. I think I posted that video with Frank too, where we were doing formation.
Yeah.
And then I have a MiG formation. I have F-18 formation, F-5 formation. So we've got some good formation flights and a whole bunch of other crap. I still haven't done Nate's afterburner video yet. I got to do that.
Well, you timed me out, so I wouldn't think you'd be doing it anyway.
Oh God. I need to tell Cindy to smack you upside the head.
I'm gonna let that go for a while. Right?
I don't even know how I did it. I don't even know how I did it.
Okay.
I don't even know how I did it.
Okay,
like I said, I was falling asleep.
Okay.
Falling asleep.
We get it, Ray. You use my idiocy for views. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Not post such idiocy. Ugh. So that's pretty much it, guys.
Don't be fooled, though, Roland. Don't be fooled. It's only one place you can get Gooniac Spiry Booty. Don't get fooled.
Yes, that's correct. Don't be fooled. That's the yeah, that's still going on, which is pretty sad. Yes, John T, don't worry. I'll take care of you. You will I will let you know once things have cleared even more.
What do you think, Ray?
I've got a whole bunch of burners going out tomorrow.
I keep having like I'm like thinking, do I get an airliner? Do I get like a Freewing A6? Like I don't know what the fuck I want, man. Ugh. And at 5, like,
I've contemplated. I actually have a plane that I need to get this week. I'm going to order one this week.
I know what it is,
but I have an 8S setup. I have an 8S setup that needs to be utilized.
I know what you're gonna get. I know exactly.
I don't think you even know yet.
Oh, I know exactly what it is, Ray. Do you want me to spill it on here? Because you timed me out.
No, don't. No, don't.
You timed me out, though. I'm joking. Okay.
Not on purpose.
Really? No. Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. What was I saying?
So
I want an A6.
So yeah, so
I want an airliner. I don't know. Just getting a new plane is the most stressful thing on the plane. Like when I got that Night Timber, I was like contemplating between like 5 different planes, and I'm glad I got that Night Timber. That's a fun plane.
Did you just burp on my stream?
Oh yeah, I did, Ray. You go because you timed me out. So.
So now you're gonna get timed out again.
Oh yeah. Fred Barron, I already have the E-Flight 64A10. I don't.
I made an A10 this weekend too. That was cool.
Yeah, but Yeah, I don't know what I want, man. I'm probably gonna get an airliner, honestly. Although if I get an airliner, it's like, am I gonna get bored of it? It's like, I think I might just get.
So again, those of you that see you didn't have wrenches, it's because I cleared everything out, and I'm starting over with wrenches again. So since you're talking to me in the stream, you now get a wrench back.
Oh, RC Roland.
So
Hold on. Hold. I'm giving you business. RC Roland. Gooniac's RC EDF Creations on Facebook, or you can email him at gooniac33@gmail.com. Do not do Gooniac's RC EDF Creations.com because you will be fooled.
so I'm typing that into my into the chat right now. Send me an email there. If you, most people don't, a lot of people don't have Facebook, so it's okay if you don't.
Facebook,
but just email me.
Shit, man.
Gooniac33. Huh?
I don't know how to use that Facebook crap. But Ray, what do you think? Do I get an airliner or do I get a Freewing A6?
I think the airliner would suit you better, but it's huge.
Well, that's the problem. And I've always wanted the A6. That's the main plan I was debating between the Night Timber and the A6. But if I sell the Corsair, I'll have enough money for an A6, and I have a receiver. It's like
the high performance A6 will be cool, as Dave's RC is saying, because it's got that motor, good motor.
Why?
That will.
The problem is
that'll totally change it.
The only video of the high performance on YouTube is when Mary Boozer flew it at Joe Nall, but his rudder, I could tell his rudder was way out of trim because the thing was just going right, so it looked like crap when it was flying. He didn't have it trimmed, I can tell, because it was like pulling.
Did it have ordnance? Was ordnance on it?
It didn't have the ordnance. That's the thing. That's how you knew it was off. Okay. It didn't have ordnance. And Frank owned the A6, and he flew with all the ordnance, and it looked perfect because there's no like missiles or anything. It's just straight.
Fine.
I think I'd get the A6. It's cheap. Yeah. And to be honest with you, I really do. If I got an airliner, I'd have to like sleep with the damn thing. I don't have space.
It's huge.
Dave's RC, dude. If you want me to do lights for your T20, I could tell you which light kit to buy. But dude, that'd be cool if you could like ship me the plane, dude. I could like fucking make that plane look sweet. But if you want to buy lights,
that's the issue, though. Well, I mean, do you have? He has that one already, right?
Yeah, he did the Army scheme on it. Dave, if you want to buy lights, just buy the two of the F14 light kits, and then the controller I use for lights is I honestly just take like a Freewing blue box, and I just plug lights into it. You just take a male-to-male servo lead, just plug it into any of the ports, plug it into an open channel on your receiver so it just gets power, and I just run lights through it because that's like the most ergonomic light controller you can get. Just get a blue box, just buy a blue box, and just run lights through it. You don't have to plug all your servos into it.
It's just one. I mean, you don't even need to plug a servo. You just power it. That's it.
Yeah, just plug a male-to-male lead into any 3-pin port on a blue box, plug into an open port on your receiver, and that's good. Dave, actually, if you
that's it.
Buy an F14 light kit or two, and then go into the L39 and buy 2 of the L39 light kits or 3, because the L39 has the JST extension leads. Because the L39 light kit, the wires on the lights for the L39 are really short, and they have the extensions that run through the wing. So get a couple of the L39s, then get a couple of the F14s, because the F14 has a shit ton of lights, and then the L39 has the extensions. That's what I do whenever I do the lights. I also want to get an A6 because it'll give me another plane to do lights on. That'd be fun.
RC Roland, I just got your email. Roland. Thank you. I'll get to you after the show. So, guys, I didn't want to go much longer than 45 minutes, so we're gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. But and Nate wants to get out to fly too. But guys, Facebook. I still use Facebook a lot. I don't use Facebook for much more than doing RC stuff. So let me put that link up so you can see it. I'm going to get rid of that banner and put up a different one.
Little E.
So, and again, this is just to show people who don't know. That is the only place that you could get my afterburners. It's going to show up here in a second once my computer decides to do it. Come on. There we go. So that's the only, if you do want to use Facebook, I do a lot of, I've actually done quite a bit of business through my Facebook page. I'm pushing close to 800 likes on that page now. But that's one place you can get it, but my email is also there. RC Roland just sent me an email there. But Facebook, if you have a Facebook account and you want to get a hold of me, that's actually an easy way to do it. You can message me there. I usually answer pretty quick. If not, send me an email, which a lot of you have already done, which works really good.
I wonder if this is the same fan.
But yeah.
Because this is an Arrows.
What is it?
This is an Arrows 64 mil from the Marlin. It's probably a different KV because it's tuned for 4S. It's only got a 40 amp.
Yeah, but it looks the same. It looks the same. And the one I have has a 40 amp, so I guarantee that's the same ESC, just a different motor.
Your motor's blue, though. This is
right, so my motor's different.
This is from the Marlin.
Right, but that
got smashed.
That ESC will do 6S, though.
Yeah.
So it's probably the same fan, just different KV motor.
You can tell it got smashed.
Actually, you know what?
It's got red paint on it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I might even try to pull apart the motors, pull apart the original fans, and see if I could put these motors in that original fan. That might work.
Okay, Ray, you do you.
I plan on it. Damn it. So anyway, as I said, guys, we wanted to keep it kind of short today.
I'm tired.
If RC Roland, if you've got a link to your channel, go ahead and post it. That's cool. I'm trying. You guys help me out. I'm trying to help you out too. But if you know people that are interested in RC that like anything RC, shoot out my page. Let them know. And I'm getting pretty close to my goal too. I'm at 29. 29 away from 1,000. What?
JCB67, E-powered RC did the videos, and he posted a link where you can get the LEDs. They're sold by Horizon, so don't worry about getting scammed with some third-party crap. Yeah, because if you look at the Ultrix on the wing, there's little splits on there, so that's where the lights go. And if you watch his video, he's going to say the lights are a pain to put in. That's because he glued them in. They're not like a peel and stick kind of thing, because the lights go upside down. They go up into the wing, and I just put clear Scotch tape on them. So if something fails, just rip them off and buy new ones. Yeah, actually, no. Don't buy them on Horizon. Buy them through GB's Amazon store. I'm an idiot. I didn't buy them through his store, so sorry.
So yeah, and I'll be plugging people's. I'll be plugging people's links here soon too.
When the merch is coming, the GB merch.
I've posted quite a few links for GB, and I will continue to do that. But I need to post for some of the other people too. RC Informer has some now too. RC Informer does probably some of the best, most thorough videos out there right now. If you want to learn about stuff. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about too. Is before we go was the Mig-29. I decided that I wasn't going to make any changes to the landing gear, and I figured out that you don't need to. So even if you've got a short runway, well, maybe it doesn't help. I have a long runway, so it doesn't matter. But if you've got grass, you'll want to make those changes that the other guys did. But I have a long runway, and I figured out that using landing flaps actually gets the plane to take off really quickly without having to do anything fancy to the gear. So that's another thing that's changed. And then once I get the CG shifted back a little bit more with these inrunners, it'll work out too. But, so yeah, the plane's actually turning out to be pretty cool. It's taking a little bit to get used to. Pilot Ryan, he's had some really good breakdowns on what to do with the plane. He's done his thing with it. Who else has done the Mig-29? I think RC Geek did one, but I don't think he has a plane anymore. I think he already sold it. But RC Air Marshal, he's going to be doing something with that pretty
That
soon.
would be me if I got that.
Um,
Get rid of it in like 10 flights with that.
well, with stock, it's not a bad plane. And I actually have another video to post where I flew with Frank's SU-30, and that actually worked out pretty good. So,
I didn't
Great
bring-
Scott RC, what's happening?
Yeah. So I didn't bring my damn SU on Saturday.
Well,
Brought both my warblers. Well,
all right, people. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for hanging out with us for the time that you have. Nate's going to go fly, and I'm going to go do something else. So, thanks for hanging out.
He's gonna go get
We'll see you
drunk,
guys next time.
get ready for work tomorrow.
Yeah,
He's
there's going to
also-
be more premieres coming too. So
Yeah, he's gonna go.
there's going to be
time
more premieres.
some other people in his premieres.
Yeah. No, I'm going to time you out. That's it. Just you.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Have a good week. See you guys later.
See you guys later.